Let's talk about the filth that's starting to come out in the early days of the Diddy trial. This, of course, is P. Diddy.
While the tabloids piece together the betrayal. But this wasn't just a quiet retreat, it was a high-stakes shopping spree. Paris boutiques, yacht brokers in Monaco, even rumours of a private island tucked in the Mediterranean, and the alleged bankroll, the very stash once set aside for silencing accusers. If true, this isn't merely betrayal, it's a declaration of independence. His hidden treasure turned into their escape route from the scandal-soaked Combs name. The irony is brutal. The same funds he buried in secrecy now fueling a life lived out loud. So the question lingers, are Jesse and Delilah victims of their father's sins, forced to carve their own path to survival? Or have they become cold strategists themselves, cashing out before the empire finally collapses?
Told before the ride, they were told 3 times to put their phones away, but the twins defied the rules.
Why do you have to put down a phone in a roller?
Because if you ride it and you drop it, it could hit someone.
What's clear is that the twins haven't exactly been living in the shadows. From a flashy roller coaster scene caught on camera at the Orange County Fair, to stepping into court in perfectly matched gingham outfits, they've made it obvious. They're not running from attention, even while their father sits locked away. One moment, the cameras capture them in tears as closing arguments threaten their father's freedom. The next, they're walking hand in hand with their sister, projecting a picture of unity. But insiders insist, behind that carefully staged image, another plan was already underway. Jesse and Delilah quietly funneling cash and preparing their European exit. The timing is telling. To the public, their courthouse appearances looked like loyalty, but behind the curtain, sources claim it was nothing more than cover for siphoning away Diddy's last reserves. And their recent trail of luxury has only added fuel to the whispers. In Paris, eyewitnesses swear they spotted the twins leaving Avenue Montaigne with bags stuffed full of designer treasures. In Milan, a source claims they were negotiating for a custom car order, the kind reserved for kings and billionaires. And then, of course, there's the island rumour, a Mediterranean property suddenly linked to shell buyers whose names look suspiciously close to Combs-controlled entities. Coincidence? Maybe, but the numbers don't bend. Diddy's net worth, once an untouchable $400 million, has been gutted. The balance sheets tell the story no one wants to admit. Someone's been draining the pool dry.
They once worked together a long time ago. They're not friends now. They don't like each other. And yeah, 50 has taken every shot, especially when Diddy has been down.
Meanwhile, the once untouchable patriarch is said to be unraveling. Insiders describe the fallen mogul as desperate, pleading with lawyers not only to fight the mountain of charges, but to chase down the vanishing millions. Yet the rest of his children, once paraded as the shining proof of his blended family empire, now stand fractured too. Justin caught in lawsuits of his own, Christian facing whispers from yacht parties gone wrong. And suddenly the Combs legacy looks less like royalty and more like a demolition zone. For years, Diddy sold himself as the mastermind, the man in control, the bad boy for life, who could outwit any storm. But now he sits powerless, watching even his heirs strip away the remains of an empire built on his name. And the scandal cuts deeper because it twists family loyalty into betrayal. On Father's Day, Jesse and Delilah called him the best dad in the world, words that now echo like an epitaph over a bond buried beneath secrets and greed. "We love you so, so much." Words can't even explain. They once posted on Instagram, shoulder to shoulder with siblings in a portrait of unity. But captions can't stop reality, and actions have rewritten the story far faster today. Those same daughters are accused of burning through funds at a pace their father can't legally match. Each sighting in Europe only fans the fire. Pink sweats at a California fairground, then designer silhouettes caught through tinted glass in Rome. Their carefree aesthetic hides the deeper question. Did they free themselves from their father's stained fortune, or did they simply loot the vault while the door was still wide open? For the audience, the drama is magnetic. For Diddy, it's catastrophic. And behind the glare, the whispers grow. Has this rebellion truly broken them free from his downfall? Or have the twins only scripted the opening act of an even greater reckoning still waiting in the wings?
Are you surprised by the evidence that's already coming out in the criminal trial?
No, I'm not surprised. I experienced some of those things. Witnessed violence.
As Diddy grapples with the reality of his fortune slice of indulgence, glittering marinas in Monaco lined with super yachts, and strolls through Parisian avenues where whispers claim they mingle with the European elite, every move signals a lifestyle more extravagant than ever. And social media only sharpens the spotlight. Cryptic captions tease freedom and fresh beginnings, their smiles framed against backdrops of luxury that leave no doubt they are not mourning their father's collapse, they are celebrating their own ascent. Whether it's bold defiance or a genuine attempt at independence, their public display delivers one clear message: the bond with their father has fractured. Their silence in response to his pleas only widens the chasm. Posts swing between carefree playfulness and pointed symbolism. Lavish dinners set for two, captions about never looking back, champagne flutes sparkling in the cabins of private jets. In Europe's fashion circles, insiders claim the twins are cashing in on their name, slipping into exclusive spaces once guarded by aristocrats and heiresses. Designers reportedly send them custom pieces, eager for a glimpse on their feeds. Others whisper they've even been offered front-row seats at shows reserved for royalty. The lingering question is whether this glittering independence is simply a shield or a calculated power play to redefine themselves as more than just Diddy's daughters.
I can't wait. I can't wait for everybody to find out what's really been going on in the background.
What's grabbing even more attention are the cryptic messages Jesse and Delilah scatter across their social feeds. While most posts flaunt luxury, travel, and freedom, sharp-eyed followers catch captions laced with something darker. Phrases like "truth coming soon," "no more lies," and "the vault is opening" have sparked a frenzy of speculation, suggesting the twins may be preparing to unleash secrets that could shatter their father's legacy. Every emoji, every midnight post is dissected, fans debating whether the sisters are dropping hints of revelations or simply feeding the wildfire already burning around them. But insiders insist there's more than rebellion at work. Many point to the suspicious timing of these cryptic drops, often appearing right after a new lawsuit or damaging headline hits Diddy's name. The pattern is difficult to ignore. Are the twins quietly syncing their moves with the rhythm of his downfall, shaping themselves as both survivors and potential whistleblowers? If that's the case, the impact could ripple far beyond family betrayal, threatening to blow open the tightly sealed vault of Diddy's business empire.
I got a singer.
The whispers of a tell-all book
who lied to and cheated on multiple partners. Incredibly, that's how Sean Diddy Combs' own lawyers described the billionaire music mogul, currently facing serious trafficking charges in a New York court.
The consequences for Diddy reach far beyond lost dollars. This is the collapse of identity. For decades, his brand was built on being the patriarch of an unstoppable family empire, a figure who demanded and commanded loyalty. Now, stripped of wealth and abandoned by his bloodline, he confronts a crisis that cuts deeper than any courtroom sentence or financial settlement. Insiders whisper he won't bring the empire crashing down for good or spark a scandal so explosive it swallows the entire industry whole. And so, we find ourselves watching a dynasty unravel from within, a mogul begging for loyalty that wealth could never secure. Daughters charting their own destinies across Europe's runways and yacht decks. And the question lingers like smoke. Is this only the opening chapter of Diddy's ultimate downfall? And will it be his own daughters who deliver the final blow prosecutors could not? Tell us what you think below. Is this betrayal, rebellion, or pure survival? Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, because in this family saga, the next twist may be the one no one sees coming.